What's good, everybody? It's your boy Namar here, back at another video. Here to bring y'all with Naruto with a Silent Prodigy Part 3. Anyways, so Naruto, he's actually in the classroom with the rest of his, with the rest of his classmates, as Hinata's also sitting next to him, as she already has done the ninjutsu portion. And before that, they were just talking as Naruto's just getting to know Hinata better, as Naruto let Hinata learn the real him. As he tells in a monotone voice, but he did tell her that, like, this is actually what he really sounds like, not the super over bubbly side of him. As she then says, "Why did you hide yourself?" This is where he says, "Well, it's simple. It's because I am the Jinjuriki of the Kyuubi no Kitsune, aka known as, I'm the Jinjuriki of the Kyuubi no Kitsune, which means that I hold the Kyuubi inside of me because it was sealed, which is the only way for me to hold her." As Hinata goes, "Wait, her? The Kyuubi's are her?" And then Hinata kind of gets like a very happy look on her face. As Naruto then goes, "Yes." Like, he kind of does that like nervously, and then he says, why did you act like that?" And she then goes, "No reason." As Hinata then says, "Wait, can you summon the Kyuubi?" And she then goes, as Naruto goes, "I might cannot. Why can?" And she then goes, "Well, if that's the case, I kind of want to talk to it. You gotta talk to her." As Naruto then goes, I mean, I don't know. I have to ask her. As Kurumi, she then goes, "Yeah, that's cool." As Naruto basically does it like a summoning, as a small fox version of the Kyuubi will come out, and it would then goes next to Hinata goes, "Hello, Hinata Higa. My name is Kurumi Kitsune. What did you want to talk to me about?" As just then Hinata kind of schools and goes, "Oh, you're just so cute," and she starts to pet Kurumi, as Kurumi will purr, and Kurumi says, "Yep, I like her a lot." As Naruto would just start laughing, and he goes, "Ah, I see." As Naruto then says, "Well, it's my turn to go do the exams. Hinata, would you watch it for me?" As everybody just sees Naruto leaving a fox with Hinata, as they're all wondering, like, what the fuck, or like, how the hell did Naruto get like a pet fox? And also, the fox right now has only 2 tails showing, and they're wondering, like, how the fuck did he get a fox with just 2 tails? As also they hear Kurumi talking, as they're just thinking, like, how the fuck does a fox talk? This is like, how the fuck did Naruto find this? And Kid was kind of like, has a little hatred right now to Naruto, mainly because, like, foxes and dogs don't get along, I guess. I think that's what it is. I don't really know. Something like that. It was something I heard in a different anime. I think they did that, like, foxes and dogs don't get along, so yeah. So Naruto, he just thinks, like, okay, well, now since I have that taken care of, what should I do now? I mean, I could straight up just go and relax. I mean, that's what I should do, right? As he's just thinking out loud to himself, not really knowing what to really do, because there's not shit for him to do. As Naruto, he just decided that he's going to work out a bit. Well, no. Alright, so now back into the exam room with Naruto, Aruka, and just Naruto and Aruka, because Mizuki was sent to the hospital to get that to get checked out. As Aruka would tell Naruto, he says, "Okay, Naruto, I need you to make a clone jutsu transformation and do a substitution." Naruto says, "That's it?" As Naruto looking at Naruto goes, yeah, that's it. As Naruto's side, he goes, what the fuck has happened to the standards? As Naruto then goes, civilian council. This is what he says under his breath. And Naruto hears he goes, I'm gonna have to have a long talk with the old man. Now, everybody there, as they also heard Naruto talking to Hinata, and after Naruto said that he can summon the Kyuubi, and the fact that Naruto told Hinata that, he was a Jinchuriki and Hinata not hating him, that's when Hiruzen goes, what the fuck is this generation? And the fact that he's able to summon the Kyuubi like this is beyond me. That's just how Hiruzen is thinking right now. He's just like, he's just over it. He just thinks like, I'm gonna need me a long drink. As Kakashi then goes, I want him. I don't give a fuck if Kurenai wants him. I want him more. As Kakashi just think like, just imagine a salt scribe with him, and Hiruzen's like, nope. I mean, I see that he's trying to learn Genjutsu and stuff, and I'm gonna put him with Kurenai. You have the Sharingan. You don't do Genjutsu at all anyway. All you is for ninjutsu. And this is where Anko is, or you can just let him be my apprentice, and he can work with both teams. And this is where he says can't do that, because then there will be a man down in a squad. As then like everybody there is just like, what the fuck? Like, and then also then goes, I wonder if he can use other ninjutsu, which is why like he then says, all right guys, just pay attention to the ninjutsu part. What if he can do ninjutsus as well? Imagine then how much better he would be. As they understand where Azuma's coming from with this, as basically they kind of all become quiet as they just watch Naruto does the ninjutsu portion, as he does the substitution and the transformation, as it's a solid transformation, as he does everything else, the Hokage and puff on the smoke. As everybody sees this, they're like, what the fuck? As Iruka touched Naruto to see if the transformation will break, as it doesn't. As Iruka then goes, how is your transformation real? As Naruto just looks at Iruka and just goes, oh yeah, I have a real transformation. It's not fake like most other people's are. As Iruka just goes, fuck it, I'm done trying to figure you the fuck out. As Naruto just started laughing, he goes, yeah, I don't see why you tried in the first place. That's your downfall. As he just kind of laughs at Iruka's predicament, and he just says, well, anyways, Iruka, what's next? As Iruka then says, well, we got, he says, well, now, yeah, do a clone. Naruto does a clone, he does a shadow clone, he does multiple shadow clones, he makes about 50, he goes, yeah, easy. As everybody there that's in the room is like, fucking shadow clones. A fucking shadow clone. As they look at Hiruzen and goes, how fucking old is he again? This is where Hiruzen goes, well, he's 12, his birthday is soon. Or before he turns 13, why? I say, like, he's fucking 12 and made 50 shadow clones and doesn't even look winded. What do you mean, why? They're all just looking at Hiruzen like, if he's crazy or something. Hiruzen go, yeah, he's a Uzumaki. There. It's like, that's like what he's thinking. Is everybody else there is just like thinking like he is a Uzumaki, and that Uzumaki was known to have a lot of chakra. But still, that's absurd. As they're just thinking like, there's no way a kid should be able to have that much fucking chakra. But then here goes Naruto, who it just proved them completely fucking wrong and has like an unlimited amount of fucking chakra, basically. And so Naruto, and then this is where Iruka says, alright, Naruto, now show me all the juices you know. As Naruto then says, are you sure? I haven't won the Earth Affinity. As Iruka then looks at Naruto and goes, so we need to go outside. As Iruka gives him like a look, as he then says, as Naruto's like, yeah, let's go. As everybody here said Naruto has the Wind Affinity in Earth Affinity, this is where Asuma goes, yep, he needs to be a part of my team. I'm like, come on, he has a Wind Affinity. I can teach him how to even better his Wind Affinity. As Hiruzen's just like, I don't know, Asuma. I don't think he's gonna be part of your team. You have the Inoshika Chosen. As they like, as Asuma like fuck, 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 and so what Naruto did is that he started to he went to hand side. He did hold a like around hand side. He said Earth style Earth wall. That happened. He said Earth style Earth barrier. And he said Earth style Earth counter. It just says Earth style Earth mirror, which is like Earth counter, but it actually has the reverse of the person. So the person basically battles himself. He then says Earth style Earth. I'm gonna give him Earth style Earth reflector, which basically it just reflects reflects the amount of chakra of the jutsu back. Like instead of like overpowering the jutsu, like Earth style Earth counter, it just like reflects the jutsu back, just send it the other way, but it's not gonna be as powerful. It's gonna be less powerful and it has less speed to it. This one Naruto then says, okay, now it's time for me to go to wind style, wind dragon, wind style, wind tornado, wind style, wind whip, wind style, wind clone, wind style, wind wolves, wind style, wind shuriken, wind senbons, wind kunai, and wind style, wind swords. As he then says, he says, all right, and here's my Keiki Genkais. As he just shows all like just completely use the chain, like he does like the chains, and then he switched them to swords and then sides and all types of shit. As everybody that's there just looking at Hiruzen, as Hiruzen looks back at him and goes, all right, fuck it. Okay, he is a one-man army at this point. As Naruto then says, I have a few battle fluent jutsus, but I don't see the point of using those at the moment. I mean, they do a lot of damage to the surrounding area anyway, so like I don't think it'd be a good idea to use them. What do you think? As Ruka goes, don't fucking use them if they're fucking damaged. If they're just gonna damage every fucking thing. As Naruto just chuckles a little bit, he goes, hee hee. As Ruka then goes, don't give me no fucking hee hee. You need to say so you're a fucking madman. And Naruto goes, yeah, I know. And they're very, very, very strong. Even stronger than your dumbass. As he just kind of laughs at Ruka and just goes on his own merry way. As everybody in the office just like sees all of Naruto's jutsus, and then this is where Naruto then says, do you want me to do my genjutsus? As Ruka goes, fuck it, fine, yeah, go ahead, do them on me. As Naruto does the first one. Now everybody can see the genjutsu that Ruka's in. As it's basically the first one Naruto does is like the QB one or the Bijus where Ruka is being attacked by all the Bijus, and yes, it literally Ruka, before Ruka actually gets hit by all the attacks, Naruto stops it. He then says, I would hate to have to kill you right there, Ruka Sensei, which is why I stopped it. As everybody hears this, they're like wondering like, how the fuck did he make this is where Naruto then says, I have a few ones that will literally physically damage you, so I don't want to use those. As he then does like the basic ones that he does, like demonic illusion, demonic darkness, which you can't see, sense, feel, or anything around you. It then goes demonic illusion, demonic trees, demonic illusion, demonic foxes, which of course it's just how like foxes just like doing things around Ruka, like biting him, pushing him, or just nudging him one way, or what looks to be like a mythic fox, which it will actually shocks him. As Ruka's is like, what the fuck is this? As Naruto's is like, yeah, this is my genjutsu. As he just does demonic illusion, demonic whirlpools. As he just calls them demonic illusions. They're not really demonic illusions, but that's what I think of. Like, if I think of illusions, I think of like demonic illusions. As Ruka's just like going through a whole bunch of genjutsus, and everybody sees this, and Kurenai just salivating through the mouth. She's like, yep, he's being a part of my team. Imagine 2 genjutsu users in a Trigger squad, and he can also become an offensive very quickly. That could be very useful. As just then, it was just like, fuck it. As Naruto is just, he's just there. And everybody, and by the way, everybody's watching Naruto do all of this from the classroom due to, like, just in case someone says, what is Saruka Sensei Naruto doing outside? As they will see all of this shit going on. And they even see, like, the illusions, because, like, it is a widespread illusion, but it only attacks the people that Naruto wants to be attacked. So, like, if it was, like, let's say other students around, and you wouldn't really get hurt by it, but it would mainly still attack Haruka. No, Sasuke is just thinking, like, that power is going to be mine. Of course, only power that's thinking. But anyway, he's just thinking of all that. So, Naruto's just thinking, like, okay, what should I do now? He's just thinking all of that as he's just planning on his next attack or in the Arukenum. Like, he's just thinking, like, he then says, do you want to test my Kenjutsu? As everybody hears this, like, everybody, like, he knows Kenjutsu as fucking well. As Naruto then says, I know how to use a scythe, a sword. I know how to use swords, scythes, sickles. Just sharp pointy objects. As Saruka's like, no, that's fine. As Naruto goes, oh, okay, cool. As he just basically just walks away, and he's like, he just basically walks back with Haruka. And Haruka then says, oh, Naruto, you passed, here's your headband. As Haruka's just not thinking, like, this kid is a fucking prodigy. He does all of this without being noticed, one. But not only that, this motherfucker has some strong ass jutsus and stuff. And I don't even know, like, what? And I even tested, and, like, Haruka tested out his barrier, Earth style Earth barrier, Earth style Earth counter, and Earth style Earth reflect, and Earth style Earth mirror. And Haruka knows that, like, that shit is very strong itself. And Haruka just gave Naruto targets, like, straight up targets that attack the for his one style. As Naruto completely obliterated all the target trees, rocks, wherever the fuck he saw, it was gone. And Haruka just straight up just told Naruto that he, like, at this point he just passed and he doesn't want to do anything else. As when Naruto gets back into the classroom and Hinata sees him, he goes, Naruto, that was amazing. And Naruto then says, oh, thank you, Hinata. As everybody there will be looking at Naruto, Naruto will be like, this is when Sasuke walks and says, dope, I demand you hand me all of your jutsus. As Naruto looks at him and goes, really, bro? And then he just looks away. And then he just goes back to talking to Hinata as Chrome will come out of nowhere. She would basically says, Naruto, she would says, hey, Naruto. Naruto looks at Kirumi and goes, yes, Kirumi. This is what she says, she kind of whispering, she's like, I can give you all of the elements. This is where Naruto goes, no, I don't want all of the elements. For the reason of, I would have to, I like to make my own juices and not really use the main ones that are known, other than the, like, Great Breakthrough or, like the Great Breakthrough. And the only reason why I use juices that are known if needed. This says, then why don't you add some attacking Earth style juices? As Naruto says, I would do that, but think about it. I should use Earth style as a defensive jutsu because Earth style is the best defensive jutsu, no matter what it is. You can cut through the Earth style, yes, with wind and lightning, or you can use that to best it, but at the same time, it will at least protect me from my enemy's attack due to also how potent my chakra is. So I decided that it would be best used as a defense element. And also, since it's very strong, I have a very strong affinity for Earth style. Same with my Wind style, which is why I mainly had those specialize in those type of jutsus. As Chromie, she would just nod her head and goes, I see, and I understand fully. I would just ask him to ask, as you know, Naruto is like, it's all good. I understand perfectly. And she then says, but you shall at least let me give you the fire element, since I am also known for fire. And Naruto goes, nah, I don't really like. I mean, yeah, fire's all cool and all, but like, it's not really going to really do much. Because fire can be countered in so many ways, and I know how to counter fire with wind style, which is saying something. As this then, Kermit goes, true. And also, if you find someone with a good water release, you know you're fucked in that with fire. So yeah, true. So Naruto, he's right in there. Just decided that he's going to train, and you know, just what he has now. As Karmi then says, well, I don't know what other training you can get at the moment. Yes, Naruto then says, I don't really know either, but hey, maybe I can find someone to help my taijutsu. As you know, the Fox is talking to Naruto, and just everybody there is not really paying attention because Naruto and the Fox is talking, and they see Sasuke furious. As also Iruka has came in and was also talking. Naruto wasn't talking loud to what the Fox, like they were talking to them mentally, as Naruto would rub behind Kermit in the ear and stuff. I should say that. I should say that like they weren't talking out loud; they were talking mentally. As also, you know, and everybody else like you know, she still fangirls over Sasuke, but she's kind of starting to look at Naruto in a new light, kind of ish. As also, as Naruto has just straight up just been, you know, wondering like what the fuck is going on. As Naruto, he doesn't really, you know, care about most things. As you know, as the day will pass by, as Mizuki will try to for dance go silly, but he will be stopped by the Hokage. Yes, I'm gonna say that now. He will stop by the Hokage. A lot of people like somehow let him get away with it. That doesn't really make sense. Like, the only way I see that happen is if the Hokage was in a meeting, but he's not going to be in one, like a council meeting, but he's not. So yeah, and what Naruto does is that he what's it called? So Naruto, he start asking like, you know, he just like not asking, but he starts to go back to the bunker, or yeah, he will body flaker to where the bunker is, and inside of it, as when everybody will let out, Hiruzen will try to find Naruto, but they'll see like there's this training ground that he's somewhere in, and they can't really find him due to the bunker's, of course, seals. As they're all wondering like, where the fuck did he go, and how did he escape the crystal ball? As Hiruzen just like thinks to himself like, how the hell did he just disappear out of my crystal ball? That makes no sense whatsoever. As Naruto is thinking like he knows that Hiruzen know we're watching. He's just thinking like, oh well, if they want to find me, they'll probably try to find me in this training ground, but they won't. As he doesn't really care. And so, as just straight up, Horizon just knows like, if he doesn't want to be found, he's not gonna be found. Cause like his Anbu still has trouble catching Naruto, and that's Naruto actually trying to keep his stealth up and to make it where he's very stealthy. And so yeah, and later on that night, Naruto will leave out of the bunker. He'll body figure to Ichiraku. As when he gets there, this is where basically like, the Anbus will see Naruto as he just got done eating like 12 bowls of chicken ramen. As he paid Tsuchi for the ramen, and she then says, "I will be back later." As he not only that, but he overpaid, and he says, "This is for all the times that you had helped me when I was younger and fed me." As he just gives him like a whole bunch of money. I'm gonna say he gives him enough to reconstruct or make his business better completely. As Tsuchi just smiles at Naruto and he says, "Thank you, Naruto." And Naruto then goes, "It's no problem, Tsuchi, Oji-san. It's actually my pleasure to do this." As as everybody as Tsuchi is just kind of happy that he can do this for Naruto. Finally, I didn't get it downloaded, but he's just happy that he could help out Naruto and it came back to be a blessing. As Tsuchi then says, as Naruto then says, "Hey, Tsuchi Oji-san." As Tsuchi says, "Yes, Naruto." This is where Naruto says, "How about this? I'll give you a lot of money. And what I want you to do is that I want you to upgrade the entire restaurant. But not only that, I want you to serve barbecue as well. I will, and also I know how to cook. I know how to make very good barbecue." As Naruto will basically you take out his own personal barbecue and stuff that he has. He took out his pork and stuff, and he will basically barbecue some food for Tsuchi to try. As he would try it, is when they did it go. As Tsuchi go wild, he goes, "Naruto, this is very good." As Naruto then goes, "Thank you, Oji-san, but this is what I want to do as a deal. We change this restaurant. Of course, we still leave Ichiraku on it, but I want to be a co-owner, and not only that, I want to also be able to serve barbecue here. And for return, I will upgrade. I will help you upgrade this restaurant and keep it running for as long as possible. But not only that, I have what you could call a spy network. And what we could do is that we can use that spy network to get us supplies." Wait, how long is that? But guys, I'll be ending it off here. If you like, leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.